So hi, this is Kim Grennan, and this is another episode of Mommycosm Reviews. Welcome this evening. We have a 30-minute episode planned, and we're going to talk about Mother's Day. We're going to talk about iPhones, because I have my iPhone now. Princess is what I'm being called around here lately, I guess. I have my iPhone and I've been downloading apps and talking to everybody about apps. And I've fallen in love with a few that I'm going to share with you. Have a couple of iTunes giveaways so that you can buy your own cool apps. And also have some information about a company called Casemate that has some really great products that I'm going to share with you as well. So let's get right underway. There was no hiccup this evening with Ustream. Yay! That's very cool. So as I mentioned, we're going to talk about a company called Casemate a little bit later. I did just get recently an iPhone 4 and am totally in love with it. I swore I'd never get an iPhone. I loved my BlackBerry, but slowly the BlackBerry started to get frustrating. Everybody around me with their iPhones was able to do much more. Yeah. It was tons of fun. So I needed an iPhone. I started missing out on emails that I wouldn't get. I wouldn't be able to follow up with them because I didn't have a good way of flagging them. There were many reasons. So just to give you a little iPhone envy, if you don't have one, I love this commercial here.
If you don't have an iPhone, you don't have the App Store. So you don't have the world's largest selection of apps that are this easy to find and this easy to download right to your phone. So it can be almost anything, like a boarding pass, or do almost anything, like pay for your coffee. Yep, if you don't have an iPhone, well, you don't have an iPhone.
Isn't it cool? When I upgraded to the BlackBerry, I barely had a phone that you could text with. It was the kind that had the 3 letters within the one, and you had to touch it 3 times to get the letter you want. When I upgraded to the BlackBerry, I felt like I entered a whole new world, and it opened a lot of doors for me professionally so that I could keep things organized. And I went from there to the iPhone, and really didn't think there'd be that much of a jump. I mean, I kind of knew what it was. Everybody plays with their iPhones around me, and I had envy and everything, but honestly, I cannot imagine my life without this thing now, because I keep myself organized, I check the weather, I keep myself entertained. There's so many cool things that I do with it. One of the first things that I did when I got it, obviously, was reach out to my social media network and ask for help. What apps should I download? What are your favorite apps? And all of that stuff. I'm going to pause for a minute because I'm seeing in the chat room here that we have some guests that aren't familiar with the way the show works, and I will back up to say hi and welcome. And if you are in the chat room and you're registered as a guest, what you need to do to switch over from guest name to something else that you may want to do to register your name would be to, if you see where it says type here and enter to send a message within the chat room, which you must because you left a message already, right underneath that it says edit nickname. And if you click on that box, it gives you the option to switch whatever your nickname is, and it'll just drop you into guest with like 4 different numbers if you leave it as guest. And you're more than welcome to do whatever you want. So, and Lucy's joined us, so hi. I was talking about my iPhone 4 and wanted to share what my social media network told me for different apps. So here we are. On Twitter, Carrie said, it's Carrie, I get confused with names like this because I don't know if it's Jimenez or Jimenez. Is it a J or a Y, or how do you say it? Maybe she'll correct me sometime. Oh, that's somebody that's in the chat room, so maybe she can tell us how to say her name. But she mentioned the Cozy Family Calendar for iPhone, Android. Also, my friend Melanie on Facebook, I blacked out her information because she's not as out there as other people, so this was just on Facebook. She mentioned the Cozy Calendar as well. It says that she puts in everybody's schedules and sends out text reminders to anyone that has somewhere to be. Uses it for everything from doctor's appointments to sports practices. Um, I had heard of Cozy a couple of times, and people had told me about it as well. And I had actually set it up over the weekend and put in my softball schedule because I coach high school softball. Put in my work schedule, put in my son's t-ball schedule, and put in my daughter's schedule. So kind of crazy, and it gives something for everyone. I want to show you. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I was going to show you what a little video about Cozy.
Hi, I'm Anne, and I'd like to take you on a quick tour of Cozy. You have a lot going on. School, activities, appointments, work, chores, the list goes on and on. Cozy helps you keep track of it all and keep everyone in the loop. From your Cozy homepage, everyone in your family can access your family's calendar, shopping lists, to-do lists, and family journal. Let's check out the family calendar first. It keeps all your appointments and activities in one place, so there's no more checking multiple pieces of paper for game schedules or school events. Appointments are color-coded by family member, and you can...
So like I said, I didn't want to play the whole thing, but I wanted to let you guys know how cool it is. It's different, coded for each person, and you can view everybody's schedule or just one schedule. You can print a week, print a month. I'm totally in love with it, and I'm using it, and I'm setting myself up with text reminders, so I get a text to my phone when I have something coming up. I'm really hoping that I don't drop the ball anymore, because I tend to be dropping the ball. Now, one thing that I really love about this, I used to have way back when, like that whole Palm thing, back in the day when I worked full-time, pre-baby years, dating myself here, and you had to plug it into your computer for everything to sync. So you could do everything, but you had to sync it. Now, the cool thing about this app is you don't have to sync it. It just does. You do it in the app, you do it on the computer, it doesn't matter where you are. It all comes in when you look at it on your phone. So, love it, love it, love it. Another couple that people had mentioned, I'm going to share with you. Katie Sundberg-Langhorst mentioned Little Buddy and said it's an awesome app for kids. It actually looked a little bit younger than my kids. It looked like it was great for toddlers and would be good to entertain them. Wish I had had this when my kids were younger. I gotta tell you. They're both addicts right now. They play games on it. They beg for it. They get really mad at me because they go, Mommy's phone is for work, not for play. So they know that they can't always play with it. So another response on Twitter that I got was from Moment's mom, and she gave a whole slew of ideas, some of which I have on there already, and some of which I'd never heard of. So Open Table, Wordle, looked like a word game that I haven't gotten into yet. The Weather Channel I have, Pandora I have, which is radio. Balloons TD4, she says is her kid's favorite, and I haven't really poked around in that either. That looks like a game. Netflix I have on there. Kindle I haven't really looked at yet. Food Network, that sounds interesting to put on there. And ESPN Sports and Score Center. So there are tons of ideas there. There's so many different things that you could put on here and just have instant access to. It's fabulous. Definitely the Weather Center is a big one for me right now because it's softball season and I can look hour by hour in the next 10 hours and see what's going to happen with the weather, and it's really helping me keep my finger on the pulse, deciding whether or not I'm going to have practice or not, or indoors or outdoors, and all that stuff. So let's chat. Who has iPhones that's in the audience? Anyone? Anyone want an iPhone? I'm not giving one away tonight, sorry. Not me. Nope. I don't have a smartphone. Well, I seriously have to tell you that I hesitated and I dragged my feet, and I wish I had gotten this back when I got my BlackBerry. So, I totally love it, and I totally love the apps. I'm not sure I'm cool enough for one. Of course you're cool enough for one. There's so many needs for it. like I said, I have so much at my fingertips, and I'm loving it. When I am on the bus coming home from the high school softball games, I can check in on my email, make sure that everything for work-wise for me is really okay, and I don't stress about other things because I have such access there. So the first thing that I'm giving away this evening, since you guys don't have a lot to say except that you want one, is a $10 iTunes gift card. So you can use it you can use it for whatever iTunes sells. The purpose was if you wanted some apps, it's quick and easy to do if you have money in there. Lucy's saying I don't like the iPhone keyboard, and I gotta be honest with you, I thought I was gonna hate going from a BlackBerry, where it's all thumbs, and you could feel everything, to the iPhone, and I'm getting used to it. Somebody told me instead of trying it with my thumbs, like, let me see if I can, like this, to actually hold it and do the one finger. And that is working for me. Oh, I didn't see Fast Pitch Softball TV app. Ooh, totally gonna go grab that. That would be awesome because I can entertain my girls on the bus if I download some. Autocorrect is deadly. Autocorrect is hilarious. It's already kind of, hurt me. Oh, awesome, you coach too. Great, I have not checked that out yet. I'm such a newbie to this, so. My husband saying you're not welcome here. Tell him to be quiet. He's being mean. He's resentful that, oh dear, I'm reading things in the chat room. It's softball season, so basically mommy's non-existent for 3 to 4 hours a day, so yeah. Anthony, don't scare away the newbies. So, okay, as I was saying, the first giveaway of this evening is a $10 iTunes gift card. Use it for apps, use it for songs, use it for whatever you want. You don't have to have a Mac for that. Almost everybody has an iPod these days. The rules are going to be our standard Mommycosm reviews rules, and that is the first person to appear in my chat stream will be named the winner. And I say my chat stream because we're not sure, especially with all the chat issues we've been having lately, we're not sure that the chat rooms work. Or they work, they're working this evening, but we're not sure that they sync. So what you're seeing in the order that you're seeing it, and what I see may be two different things, so I'm gonna name the winner. It's my show. I'm gonna name it. And Mrs. Firefly, you need to stop saying 23! 23 is not the answer, and it's not gonna be for a long time because you guys make such a joke of it now. Okay, you ready for the question? You guys are horrible. These are my regulars. Here we go. Ready. Thank you, being loopy. It's an addiction alert. What was the first app Kim downloaded on her iPhone? Definitely wasn't the grammar app, because that's horrible, Kim. Sorry, speaking to myself. What was the first app that I downloaded? Angry Birds. Nope. Weather Channel. Nope. I can, yes, Felicia, I'm giving it to you. Felicia is the winner. Because Aruba Ant doesn't qualify. Buddy. So yes. What? I'll give you $10 later, honey. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Felicia's the winner of the $10 iTunes gift card. The first thing I did was Twitter, which really shows my addiction. Probably the second one that I did was I found a Bon Jovi trivia app that we can, the Loopies and we can play with it after when we're not officially on the show. I'll ask you some questions and you'll realize that you thought you were a big fan. Not so much. There's a lot I didn't know. It was embarrassing. So here's the proof. My answer was Twitter. And Felicia, you know the deal because I believe you've won before. I need you to, see, brain dead. I need you to email me to remind me that you were the winner of the $10 gift card for iTunes. And send that to the mommy at mommycosm.com, please. All right, moving on. So Angry Birds was mentioned. It's become a new addiction. It got me through my 10-hour ordeal at JFK last week. It was horrible, awful, but that entertained me completely. Did a little research into Angry Birds, trying to figure out why do they hate those pigs and why are they so angry and how did this all come about? This explains it all. I found this on YouTube. Isn't that funny? Okay, so I kind of understood that the pigs were bad and the birds were good, and you were trying to like hurt the pigs, or kill the pigs. And honestly, they taunt me and get my competitive side going because of the way they do the whole, make fun of you and make all these noises, and ooh, that's so funny. So in case you're wondering what the game itself is all about, here's a quickie. So that's Angry Birds, and it's maddening. It thoroughly entertaining, but it gets my competitive side as well. So, how many of you have played this? I have Angry Birds Original, Angry Birds Season, and Angry Birds I.O. I'm not sure what that one is. I'm a newbie to it, so AGG never. I.O. I'm not sure what that one is. Oh, Rio. Okay, gotcha. The kids have been asking me to get Angry Birds Season, so perhaps you can tell me what the difference is. Never played. You guys need to play sometime. It's my one addiction. It's the one game that I totally get into on there. But I hate turning the sound off because the sound is what makes half the fun, because the birds are like, wee, and it's really funny. Give me an iTunes gift card so I can play. Well, let's work on that. Right here. So I have another $10 iTunes gift card to give away this evening. And same rules apply, that the first person to appear in my chat stream with the correct answer will be the one that wins that, and I will call the answer. May 23rd. There we go. 23. No, guys, cut it out. It's not a date. Everybody stop. Okay, ready for the question? my assistant coach is in the chat room, and she's saying I need to download. I need it so I can download something for the Keene trip. We're traveling to Keene on Monday on a bus. It's like over 2 hours. It's gonna be so much fun. Can't wait. Okay. Question: what type of bird does the yellow bird represent, and what is its unique ability? So it's kind of a two-part question. I made it kind of hard. Anyone? What kind of bird is the yellow bird? It is not a sparrow. It is not a canary. I looked it up. A peep. It's not a peep. It's not Big Bird. Wow, I thought this might be a little easier for you guys. It's not a chicken. It's not a crud. It's not a duck. Chickadee? Nope. Chickadee? Nope. Anyone else have a chickadee guess? Robin? No, robins have red bellies. Roosters? No. Yellow jay? No. Fire-breathing grenade eggs. Rooster speed. It's not a rooster. However, I will tell you that its power is speed. Its ability is speed. So all you need to do now, guys, is guess what kind of bird it is. Google it for the love of Larry. Amanda bird. Kim. It's not a Kim. It's not a doo-doo bird. It's not Snuffleupagus. It's not a wily coyote. No doo-doo bird. Google it for the love of God, you guys. Hawk. Dasher bird. No. It's an American something. It's not a pigeon. It's not a rotor. Oh my goodness, I thought this would be a lot easier for you guys. You guys must not know your birds. Eagle. It's not the eagle. There is an eagle in it later. Thrasher. Nope. It actually has something that indicates the color, kind of, in the name of it. Goldfinch! Ha! See, I knew somebody would get it. AJG is the winner. Boom, she says. Yes, you must have Googled it because there's no way you knew that. So congratulations, AJG. It is American Goldfinch. And bursts of speed is its thing. Yeah, is its ability. There we go. You're taking a bird watching class? Somehow I don't think that. I'm gonna win a chicken dinner. Okay, so AJG, I need you to email me to remind me because you know what I get like in softball season because you know who I am. I used to coach you back in the day. Okay, so we're gonna switch modes a little bit here. I would love to tell you about this fabulous website that is case/mate.com. And we are actually going to go over to the website right here. It's case-mate.com. I think I said slash first, but it's a dash. There you go. They have really cool cases, and it's not just for iPhones. I'm going to poke around their website here right now. They have all the iPhones. They have iPhone 4, 3G, the first generation, and they have all sorts of holders for all of that. They have all the Blackberries, the HTCs. They have a ton of smartphones. They have tablet cases for like the iPads and the Samsung Galaxy and the Motorola Zoom and all that stuff. They have custom ones that you can get that you can actually make your own cases. Very cool. Tons of accessories. They're having a sale right now on a bunch of stuff. They have collections. They have some really cool, really neat, you know, if you're into that sort of thing. Some really cool collections. Will and Kate Roy. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Anytime new viewers, if my eyes go like this and then I pause for a second, it's because I'm trying to figure out what people are talking about over there because I stumbled into part of a conversation and I have no idea what's going on. So, anyhow, they have stuff for the 2011 Grammys, Fall, Winter, 2010 back then. They have all different artists that they actually, you know, do things with. This one it's a brushed aluminum. It looks really sweet. Looks nice. The one that I am looking at over here is called a Madison Quilted iPhone 4 pad by Casemate, and I actually have one here. I don't know if they have Vera Bradley. Choose Tourette's and Wash. I'm not sure. I didn't see any. This is a quilted case that's really neat. I wouldn't say that this would be an everyday case. It's kind of a dress-up case. It's kind of neat, and it has crystals in it. Isn't that neat? It has Swarovski. I can never say that. Swarovski? Did I say that right? Anyone? Cool? I'm seeing cool. Swarovski. Yeah, crystals. Yeah, those. Thanks, guys. It comes in different colors. I sort of said it right. Okay. I'm not saying it again. Okay, so there's a blue color, there's a cream color, and then there's the black one as well. And they're really kind of cool. I like them. We know what you mean. Thanks. It does withstand the impact of small children accidentally dropping the phone. It is padded a little bit. I can say though, it doesn't protect the front as good as some of the others. So definitely this is a decorative one. This is not my daily use case, which is the cool thing about iPhones and cases and all that. You want to be in a different mood for anything, you can just take it, switch it out, and you have to dress up for something and you put a little dressier one on for the evening. It's kind of cool. And I have like the mirrored thing here, which is kind of neat. I have one of those covers to help it out as well. So that one's definitely blingy. I definitely would dress up and carry that around with me. You can purchase this at case-mate.com, Nordstrom, or Nordstrom.com. And here's a little video that they did to explain the case a little better than I could, and they probably say the whole crystals thing properly. Shh.
The quilted case from Casemate is a very high fashion case that's great for special occasions. The stitch quilted pattern on the back feels really great in your hands as it gives it kind of a cushiony feel, but what makes it really special are the Swarovski crystal elements that add kind of a sparkle shine to the case to make it something different. It comes in a variety of colors that is great for you to be able to match with your wardrobe or your purse or your accessories, just like you would any designer handbag. This case provides sleek protection without adding too much bulk to your hand or your purse. It feels really nice and slim, even though it's got the pattern kind of cushiony feel on the back. The quilted case gives your phone a classic look that never goes out of style.
So yeah, that's them telling that. I'm kidding. There's nobody that's Skyping in this evening. It's just me. Is that okay? We're taking it easy this evening. People are asking to see if anybody else was Skyping in because I've been doing a lot of interviews lately. So, yeah, there's that. So here's a little info about that. It's a leather quilted pattern finished with Swarovski. Did I say it right that time? Crystal elements. It's handcrafted for high quality look and feel. Slim profile showcases more of your iPhone 4. Form fit feature covers back and corners. It does not cover the front. There you go. Impact resistant, flexible plastic shell, and accessible to all ports and functions. So yeah, people want to know how much money it is. It's a little on the pricey side. So if you're into switching things out and having different purses and having something a little fancier when you dress up, then I think that this would be something for you. I like free. This one that I'm giving away will be free. But the case does go for $49.99. And it's the Madison Quilted iPhone 4 case, and it will be shipped from Casemate. Excuse me. I'm very sorry. Maybe I'll cut that out of the real video. So that is the giveaway this evening. That's the last giveaway of the evening. If you don't have an iPhone 4, I'm sure that you know somebody that does that would absolutely adore this, and it would make a great present. So the rules are going to be the same rules as always, that the first person to appear on my chat stream is going to be the one with the correct answer, and I will name that person in case our chat streams don't sync. I'm seeing this somebody saying my boss bought a crystal case for over $100. Can you imagine? So yeah, $49.99 is what it retails for. I imagine you could probably find it for cheaper elsewhere. So here's the question. Which department store did I say sells Madison quilted casemate for iPhone 4? Whew, you guys are quick. Jeez. Being loopy sis. You guys were listening? You actually listened to me? Really? I'm impressed. Being loopy sis is the winner. Yes, it was Nordstrom. Always. Oh, on your chat you said it. See, that's why I say it's on my chat, because on my chat, not so much. That's really funny. So, being loopy sis, if you could email me at themommy@mommycosm.com, I will make sure that Casemate gets that right out to you. And now you'll have to get an iPhone. That's right. So, or find somebody that I happen to know somebody else that has one that would absolutely love that. That's very girly, and she would really enjoy that. So, would you believe it's already 8:30? After doing that 1-hour show, these half-hour ones feel really, really quick. So I want to say thank you to everybody for coming and participating. That went by super duper quick, which means that we had fun, right? Everybody that won something this evening, definitely follow up with me on email so that I can get things out to you as soon as possible. And I want to say thank you to Casemate for sponsoring the review, the giveaway of the case this evening. And these would make fabulous Mother's Day presents for this weekend coming up, right? All of this would. The iPhone apps, anything iPhone-wise. An iPhone for Mom would be fabulous as well, right? I already have everything. I don't think I get a Mother's Day gift this year because I've gotten too much lately. So, yeah, you know, some love and being able to sleep in is all I really need this year. I don't need things. So I'm going to run the credits like I usually do. I'm going to stop the recording of the official show, and then I'm going to come back a little bit, and we can chat for a little bit. And I want to run something by you guys, too, so stick around. I have a question for you. Good night, everyone.